Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I am your host, Kimberly Cloud. So, today we're going to talk about politics. I haven't talked about politics in a while. I hashtagged a lot of people. I would like to give a big shout out to Donald Trump. I'm not saying that because I'm a fan. I'm saying that because I'm a true dedicated patriot for the cause and helping advocate for people who are going through the same exact difficulties that I'm going through. And before we get started, I would like to tell my story of what has happened. It must be shown. So, Donald Trump, on or about November 20th, I made an appointment with Ziply Fiber because my Verizon, which I switched to, which was affiliated with this building, which I had Xfinity, but Xfinity was a little skittish based on the people that worked there trying to take my social security number and information. So at night, my Wi-Fi dropped. So I said, you know what? I'll keep Xfinity, but I kept it. So I walk in the building one night or one evening, and there's a lady um, dressed as a witch with a stick. And she sat up there and said, she wouldn't stop. She wouldn't take no for an answer, that she wanted me to get this excellent service of Verizon. So I got Verizon, and it sucked. Whoever it was scrambling my stuff. And so I called, as my windows stay open with my personal information, but what these MFs don't know is I'm changing my social and everything once I leave. But my social security number and everything is out there. So I called Ziply Fiber, and I have reason to believe some people are intercepting my phone calls, bad people. And you can buy the equipment between $8,000 and $15,000 off of the auction from the police station, if the police station is auctioning it. So after the Verizon thing, and I called Ziply Fiber, I I was preoccupied doing something different but weird, and he called right during that time. And he said, I have to go to the rental office first. That's his first words. Like a baby first words is dada and mama, but his first words were, I have to go to the rental office first. I didn't even say hello yet. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I finish what I'm doing. I go downstairs. I'm waiting. So I call Ziply Fiber, possible interception. And 5 minutes later, he shows up. Right on cue, right on cue, does the maintenance man come around the corner as we're going to the elevator. He has access to the cameras. So this is right on cue. For all I know, they were like this. Ain't no rental office man going to give his ID out that easy. He showed me his ID and he reiterated over and over and over. This is his first time here. This is his first time here. How many times you got to keep saying that? 290 pounds, 6'3", and 5'4", 149. 5'6" accurately. So they take me up to the 4th floor. I have an empty can of Red Bull sitting upstairs. That spaced out time between the time I was downstairs. They wanted me to come downstairs with them on the 4th floor. Why? Why didn't they say go upstairs and we'll take care of this ourselves? The fuck do I need to be there for? So I go upstairs. I immediately, with him, guzzles down my Red Bull. Then he comes in, this immigrant, with a weirded out case. Never seen something like that before. He put this weird plastic thing that the plugs go in. He put a weird thing that looked like a lamp in front of it. I took a picture of it. I said, how long is this going to take? He said, all day. Like he's trying to tell me that whatever he had to do for me, he was waiting for something to happen. And then 5 minutes later, he was done. He goes, he said he has one more thing to do. He leaves. I lock the door because he's getting too suspicious. I go through his things. He jiggles the door. What professional do you know jiggles the fucking door when you're going through his things? Why isn't he where he said he was going to be? No professional jiggles the door. So then I immediately, between that time, I called the police and said he acting suspicious. Between that time, once I seen him jiggle the door, I opened the door because I knew something was wrong. I grabbed the knife and I laid it on my fucking leg just to let him know I'm not fucking around with him. And I sat down with my phone. And then he said, aren't you going to come over here and see what I did? And you got to set it up using your phone. Before that, he gave me 2 fake IP addresses. He knew the right address, but then he said, once I went on there, he said, you can take off these two numbers. So when I walked over there towards the device, it's just 547 square feet. I sit up there, stand right there. This almost 300-pound wildebeest comes lunging at me, and I walks across the bed. And I sit up there and I said, what the fuck are you doing? So I walks all the way over here near here, and the computer saved me. The computer saved me. The computer was wide open, but at the time not recording. I wish it had been. I should have been recording the whole thing. I would have been a rich woman. He sat up there. I said, let's do this shit over. What the fuck is wrong with you? FBI, go get the device and come back. The device is not working. He leaves and he fears for his life. So I goes downstairs scared that in between that time he may be around the corner. Now that I put 2 and 2 together, how they lured me, both of them. And I go downstairs knowing that this woman has everything to do with it, because now she's in the office. Now she's right in the office as if nothing never happened. And I cursed at her. And I have it recorded. And I don't regret it, because I know she had something to do with it. For me sitting up there telling on her for looking at me like I'm crazy every time she seen me. I didn't want to hurt her, and I don't want to hurt her, but I demand respect. Had the knife because I was afraid that that wildebeest was going to come and sit up there and do something to me. Not for her. And so when they noticed I had a knife in my back pocket, immediately the first manager, because they're both supposedly managers, one of the managers brushed up against my butt, took out the knife, sat up there, dropped the knife on the ground, made it big scene about it. He brushed up against my butt where the knife was. It's right on camera. I told them both thank you, and they treat me as if I'm this retarded. Retarded is someone who's stupid and don't understand what's going on. It's not that they're mental disability, it's that they're stupid and don't understand what's going on. I am far from retarded. I've seen everything that y'all did. And it's y'all word against mine. And so that's why I recorded and gave it to the police. They gaslighted me twice when I went downstairs. I left it alone. A week later, I went down there. No one told me it'd take 7 to 14, up to 30 days to cash a check from Cushman and Wake. Had every ample opportunity to tell me it would be 7 to 14 business days. The manager told me, which I have recorded, that he would get it in the mail. He would sit up there and immediately deposit it. It's been 8 days almost. So what are you doing with that check that I gave you? Everywhere I go, I end up running into him, the maintenance man. So I sit up there and tonight, I sat up there and experienced some suspicious activity because this is suspicious activity territory. I'm on my way back. I just so happened to decide to call Kirkland Crossing. They pick up whoever pretended to be her, or whoever pretended to be a part of Kirkland Crossing, or whoever was a part of Kirkland Crossing, said Kirkland Crossing was open, which I recorded her. And then I get there and the office is closed, and I run into the mysterious maintenance man again with a woman, a Hispanic woman. So what does this mean to me? Is it a setup? I was taken advantage of. People keep trying to get me to suffer so that they can move up in rank. Whoever is behind this has been doing this for more than 5 years to me. No matter where I go or what I do, they trace from the last previous rental office, and it's always a certain race. I can't help it. I can't help it if my story talks about this. I can't help that. Maybe they are like that because maybe their bloodline is like that. But every person I've ran into of a different descent, of an immigrant descent, has fucked me over. Especially at rental offices. So I had to include my rental office, which I don't care about their race. It's a whole new state, a Republican state. I want to have faith in them. And that's on God. I want to believe that everyone isn't like the Democrats here in Washington state to taunt and torture mentally me just for their own pleasure, to watch me look over my back or get my drink spat in or put poison in. This is what's happened to me since I've been here. It's not right how people get away with this. It's just not right. It's not right how people, good people like me, have to go through bad, messed up crap, and people like them get away with murder. In this state, you can get away with murder. Literally. If you're an immigrant, you get treated up here. If you're African American and you're like in my class of African American, you get treated, you don't even see my hand. My hand is at parade rest right now. The only fucked up thing they want to see is black people talking about getting shot. That's all you see on TV, or one black business making it. So let's get started with the Trump thing. The first words that you said is a total mess from the Biden administration. And I tried to work with Democrats. I wholeheartedly tried. I tried to reach out to them and tell them the honest truth of how I feel. But that door has shut because they cannot play fair. They have to cheat at everything. And he inherited this big old mess. Gasoline should be at pennies. Gasoline. Oh, let me get off of YouTube.